Hello, and welcome to another riveting episode of My Immortal. And we are now beginning with chapter 9, 10. We are now doing chapters 10 through 12 of My Immortal on fanfiction.net. And go. Author's note. Stupid, you gay fags. If you do not like my story, then fuck off. P.S. It turns out bloody. Bloody Mary isn't a muggle. Affertal. And vampire.
No,
She and vampire. That's my dyslexia working right now. Just let it work. She can't spell, I can't read.
It's cool.
Are evil. That's why they moved houses, okay? I was really scared about Voldemort all day. I was even upset, went to rehearsals with my gothic metal band, Bloody Gothic Rose 666. I am the lead singer of it, and I play guitar. People say that we sound like a cross between GC, Slipknot, and MCR. For extra features on this, please watch our next video. Other people in the band are Bloody Mary, Vampire, Draco, Ron, although we call him Diablo now. He has black hair now with blue streaks in it. And Hagrid. Only today, Draco and Vampire were depressed, so they weren't coming, and we wrote songs instead. I knew Draco was probably slitting his wrists. He wouldn't die because he was a vampire too, and the only way you can kill a vampire is with a CROSS. There's no way I'm writing that. Or a stake. And Vampire was probably watching a depressing movie like The Corpse Bride. Because that's so depressing. I put on a black leather shirt that showed off my boobs and a tiny matching miniskirt that said Simple Plan on the butt. You might think I'm a slut, but I'm really not.
You lost your virility in the Forbidden Forest.
We were singing a cover of Helena, and at the end of the song, I suddenly burst into tears.
Go.
Ebony, are you okay? Bloody Mary asked in a concerted voice. What the fuck do you think? I asked angrily, and then I said, well, Voldemort came and the fucking bastard told me to fucking kill Harry, but I don't want to kill him because he's really nice, and even if he did go out with Draco, but if I don't kill Harry, then Voldemort will fucking kill Draco, I burst into tears. Suddenly, Draco jumped out from behind a wall.
Why didn't you fucking tell me? He shouted. You fucking poser muggle bitch!
See, is that out of character? Poser? I started to cry and cry. Draco started to cry too, all sensitive. Then he ran out crying.
We practiced for 1 more hour. Then suddenly, Dumbledore walked in angrily. His eyes were all fiery, and I knew that this time it wasn't because he had a headache.
What have you done? He started to cry wisely. See, that's basically nut swearing, and this time he was really upset, and you will see why. Ebony, Draco has been found in his room. He committed suicide by slitting his wrists.
Well, at least he's not dead. I mean, she just pointed out the fact that...
Dum! Chapter
That
11.
concludes chapter 10.
Oh.
We're moving on to chapter 11
We're just done with this.
We're pretty much going to degap it from now on.
Author's note. I said stop flaming you preps. See if this chapter is stupid. Exclamation point 1111. It deals with really serious issues. SPC for yourself. If P.S. See for yourself if it's stupid. But thanks to my friend Raven for helping me.
That sounds kinky.
No!
screamed. I was horrified. Bloody Mary tried to comfort me, but I told her to fuck off, and I ran into my room crying myself. Dumbledore chased after me, shouting, but he had to stop when I went into my room, because he would look like a perv that way.
Anyway, I started crying tears of blood, and then I slit both of my wrists. They got all over my clothes, so I took them off and jumped into the bath angrily while I put on a Linkin Park song at full volume. Then I grabbed a steak, like it says steak, like the meat. Then I grabbed a steak and almost stuck it into my heart to commit suicide. What are you doing? Oh god, it's here, isn't it? I was so fucking depressed. I got out of the bathtub and put on a black low-cut dress with lace all over it. Sandly. I put it on black high heels with pink metal stuff at the ends and 6 pairs of skull earrings. I couldn't fucking believe it. Then I looked out the window and screamed. Snap was spying on me and taking a videotape of me, and Lupin was masticating to it. They were sitting on their broomsticks.
So Lupin, let's just summarize right here. Lupin was chewing. That's all I want to say. Ew, you fucking perv! Stop looking at me naked! Are you pedos or what? I screamed, putting on a black towel with a picture of Marilyn Manson on it. Suddenly Vampire ran in.
Abracadabra! He yelled at Snape and Lupin, pointing his womb. I took my gun and shot Snape and Lupin a gazillion times, and they both started screaming, and the camera broke. Suddenly, Dumbledore ran in. Ebony, it has been revealed that someone has... No! He shouted, looking at Snape and Lupin, and then he waved his wand, and suddenly...
Hagrid ran outside on his broom and said, everyone, we need to talk.
What do you know, Hagrid? You're just a little Hogwarts student.
I may be a Hogwarts student, Hagrid paused angrily, but I'm also a Satanist? Satanist. She actually spelled it right.
This cannot be, Snap said in a crisp... I thought he was dead. This cannot be, Snap said in a crisp voice as blood dripped from his hand where Dumbledore's wand had shot him. There must be other factors.
You don't have any! I yelled in madly.
Lupin held up the camera triumphantly.
I don't know. Continue.
Triumphantly. The lens may be ruined, but the tape is still here.
Oh. I felt faint, more than I normally do, like how it feels when you do not drink enough blood.
Why are you doing this? Lupin said angrily while he rubbed his dirty hands on his cloak.
And then I heard the words that I had heard before, but not from him. I did not know whether to feel shocked and happy or to bite him and drink his blood because I felt faint.
Because, Hagrid said, and he paused in the air dramatically, waving his wand in the air. Then swooped he in, singing to the tune of a gothic version of a song by 50 Cent.
In the club?
What?
No, I don't know.
I don't get it. Because you're gothic? Snape asked in a little afraid voice, because he was afraid it meant he was connected with Satan.
Because I love her!
Dun, dun, dun! This concludes chapter 11. We are